Hello everyone. So we are dealing with class 12 human reproductive system. We have already discussed about the male reproductive system. So next we will be discussing about the female reproductive system. Okay, so we will be discussing with the female reproductive system. Alright. So herein the female reproductive system, it consists of ovaries with the oviducts, uterus, cervix, vagina and external genitalia, which is located in the pelvic region. Now these parts of the system, along with the pair of mammary glands, they constitute the female reproductive system, because mammary glands, they are an integrated structurally and functionally to support the process of ovulation, fertilization, pregnancy, childbirth and child care. Okay, so the whole thing is there. So now how does it looks like? So the ovaries, they are the primary female sex organs that produce ovum. So the ovaries are going to provide ovum. Okay. Next, what is happening? So there are several steroidal hormones also there. So the ovaries, if you see, they are located. Okay, so the ovaries are located on the either side of the lower, it's on the either side of the lower abdomen. So they are located one on each side of the lower abdomen. So the lower abdomen, you have the ovaries here, and then after that we have this, each ovary is 2 to 4 centimeter in length and is connected with the pelvic wall and the uterus by ligaments. So each ovary is covered by a thin epithelium which is called as ovarian stroma. So each ovary, it has got a thin wall which is known as ovarian stroma. Okay, and this stroma divides into the peripheral cortex and the inner medulla. Okay, now here if I see the pelvis of a reproductive system, here we are having here we are having, so the vaginal orifice or vaginal entry, the vaginal orifice is here, which is divided into labium minora and labium majora. And then we have the clitoris. After the clitoris, we have the urethra that is coming out. Here we have the clitoris. From the clitoris, there is the uterus, and here there is a cervix which is there. Okay, the vagina is there and there is a small opening called as cervix. Okay, so now going on to the ovary, it is told that it is on the either side of the abdomen, it is there, this ovaries, and the oviducts, which is the fallopian tube, it constitutes the accessory duct, and this fallopian tube is around 10 to 12 centimeter in long, and it extends from the periphery of each ovary to the uterus. Okay, now the part which is very close to the very close to the ovary, which is funnel shaped, that is known as infundibulum. Okay, so that is known as infundibulum. And then after that, the edges of infundibulum, they have finger-like projections which are known as fimbriae, and which this helps in the collection of the ovum. The infundibulum, which leads to the wider part of the oviduct, and this is known as ampulla. Ampulla is long chain, that long stretch which is there, and the last part of the oviduct is the isthmus. So the last part is the isthmus, and then it reaches the uterus, and this uterus is nothing but the womb, and it is in the shape of an inverted pear. So this particular uterus, so it is supported by ligaments which is attached to the pelvic wall. This uterus, it opens into the vagina through a narrow cervix. So there is a narrow cervix, and this passage is known as cervical canal. So while which along with vagina forms the birth canal. So the wall of the uterus, they have 3 layers. So the innermost is endometrium, then we have the myometrium, and outer is the perimetrium. Okay, so we have this 3 layers which is there. So perimetrium, which is the external layer, and middle layer which is very smooth, which is myometrium, and inner glandular layer which is the endometrium. So that lines up the uterine cavity. So endometrium undergoes cyclic changes during the menstrual cycle, while the myometrium exhibits strong contraction during the delivery of the baby. Now coming to the female external genitalia, which include mons pubis, labia majora, labia minora, hymen, and clitoris. So what is mons pubis? Mons pubis is a cushion of fatty tissue which is covered with skin and pubic hair. Then we have labia majora, which is fleshy fold tissue which extend to the mons pubis and surrounds the vaginal opening. Then we have labia minora, which are paired folds of tissues under labia majora. Then the opening of the vagina is often covered partially by membrane called hymen. Okay, so there is hymen over here, and after that there is clitoris. Clitoris is nothing but a tiny finger-like structure which lies in the upper junction of the 2 labia minora above the urethral opening. Okay, so this is the structure that you find in the external genitalia. So you see here, as I was talking to you about, so from the uterus, it is coming into the small opening which is the cervix, which opens onto the vagina. Okay, so from here, when it is going to the vaginal orifice, it passes through the clitoris, which is a finger-like projection which is there, and then after that it passes through the labium minora and labium majora which is there. Okay, fine. So now coming to the functional mammary gland, which is a characteristics of all female animals. So here in the mammary glands, so there are paired structures that contains granular tissues. So there are numerous granular tissues and variable amount of fats. Now these granular tissues are divided into 15 to 20 mammary lobes containing cluster of cells called as alveoli. So there are small alveoli which is there. Okay, and herein the alveoli opens into the mammary tubules, and the tubules of each lobe join the mammary duct. So these will open up to the tubules, and tubules will open up to the duct. Okay, and then after that, several mammary ducts will join to form a wider mammary ampulla, which is connected to the luciferous duct through which milk is sucked out. So you see there are mammary lobes, there is mammary alveolus, so it is going to the mammary duct which is ampulla, and then after that the luciferous duct. Okay, so that is with the female reproductive system. Thank you.